Anna Victoria, and thank you so much for coming back to our channel. So as you can see, the title of today's video is how to travel to the Bahamas under $1,000. So you guys might be like, she's lying, what is she talking about? But I'm gonna tell you, some of the things that I am going to state in this video may not work for you, but it does work for me. So I'm just sharing, letting you guys know what works for me. Now, if there are things that I say that, you have, totally different view on, comment below, let me know what it is, because something that works for you, it also might work for me. I can switch my little tips and tricks around and utilize yours. So, that's what this platform is for, a little sharing, a little back and forth. So just let me know, okay? So I travel back and forth between the Bahamas and Canada. I won't say quite often, but occasionally. Bahamas is like my vacation home, and then Canada is like my home away from home. So I do know about, the little tips and tricks, and I've learned a lot of things along the way, and I'm gonna share them with you. So I went home 2 weeks ago, and this is something that I always do when I go home. I always buy one-way ticket. So, that's tip and trick number one. Buying a one-way ticket. Now, I can say there are times when the one-way ticket for both ways can be a little bit more than the round-trip ticket. Go ahead and get the round-trip ticket. It doesn't make sense paying, because you're gonna make yourself think, oh, since I'm buying a one-way ticket and it's a little bit more than the round-trip ticket, I'm actually saving money. Like, we're gonna put that in our mind. We're gonna imprint that. No, that is actually not. You're gonna be spending a little bit more. In that case, buy the round-trip ticket. Now, when I went home, my ticket was $180. And guys, I'm quoting in USD, okay, so not Canadian. My ticket was $180 USD, and that's traveling from Halifax. I was like, where am I? Traveling from Halifax, Nova Scotia to Nassau, Bahamas, okay? Now, when I was coming back, so from Nassau to Canada, my ticket was $315. Now, when I was looking at tickets, the round-trip ticket from Nassau to Canada, from Canada to Nassau, Nassau to Canada, it was $700 round-trip. So I was able to save $205 on a round-trip ticket. One of the other things that this always works for me, and a lot of persons might be, oh, that's just a myth, people saying this just to, make money, but it's not true. Tickets are cheaper when you buy them on Tuesday. I have seen this for a fact. I've seen this for literally every trip that I have traveled on, okay? And I don't know why. It's some logistic, because you have those business travelers that travel between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like, they need to get back to their business week, because the business days are Monday to Friday. So tickets will essentially be expensive Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and even Monday. But Monday is where the tickets will start slowly. That Monday night into Tuesday morning, tickets will start slowly going down, and then that's the best time to snag your tickets. It always works for me, because when I was looking at my one-way ticket from Halifax to Nassau, my ticket was like $320 something. I bought my ticket the Tuesday, and my ticket was $180 US. So I would say, guys, definitely do your research. Like, monitor. If you want to set up price alerts, do that. I always get price alerts sent to my email where, they'll say, Elena, Kayak just increased their price. Cheapo Air just decreased their price. Now, talking about Kayak and Cheapo Air, those are my websites that I do use. So I use Cheapo Air, Kayak, and Expedia in that order. The reason I do that, I check in that order, is because I don't know why, but in my mind, it's like Cheapo Air. I think I'm gonna get the cheapest ticket just because their name is Cheapo Air. I think it's a mind game, guys. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Cheapo Air tickets can be a little bit more expensive than Kayak. And I do find that Expedia is more expensive than both Kayak and Cheapo Air, so that's why I always look at Cheapo Air first, then Kayak. Now, when I do use Kayak, I do a website comparison. So I do that price comparison across all the websites that I typically purchase from, and I see who have the cheapest. And that's what I do. Now, some persons might prefer going to a travel agency. Go ahead and definitely do that. Myself, I've never dealt with a travel agency. I just buy all my tickets through those 3 websites there. Okay, now when it comes to accommodations in the Bahamas, I typically do not go to hotels or anything like that because I do have my family. But there are options. There are a lot of options. So you do have the expensive options, and then you have, the less expensive options. So these options here, you have like Atlantis, where you'll be spending like $600 a night just to say that you're staying at Atlantis. Now, Atlantis is not the Bahamas, okay? It's actually not even in Nassau. You literally have to, it's on another island. It's on Paradise Island, where you have to go on a bridge, pay a toll, and then get to the hotel. There are other ways for you to have nice, budget-friendly accommodations in the Bahamas. Now, everyone knows about the Airbnb website. I love Airbnb. You may not love Airbnb. I love them. They love me. With Airbnb, now I haven't used Airbnb in the Bahamas, but I do know certain areas in the Bahamas are deemed, in Nassau, I'm going to speak on Nassau, are, deemed well, nice and, safe. Now, I did some research on Airbnb, and I found that there are Airbnbs between literally $45 to $54 a night. Okay, literally $54 a night, guys. So what I did was I had to use my currency converter. So that's the currency rate at this point in time. So it might fluctuate because, the US dollar fluctuates throughout the day, because my website is in Canadian. Now, the Airbnb that I found, $56. Let's say we do 5 days and 4 nights. That's $56 times 4 nights. That's roughly $224. Not roughly, exactly. That's $224. So in our $1,000 budget, we have $281 left because we've already used $495 for our ticket. And now we're at $224 for accommodations. So now we have $281 left. And listen, $281 can go a long way in Nassau. Now, it's different if you're not coming from the United States. If you're coming from another currency, if you're coming from another country, of course, your coins are gonna be a little bit longer than those of us using the USD. Now, $281, you can go to Awaki, which is the fish fry. You can do tours. Now, I'm not exactly sure how transportation, not how it works, but the price range for taxi services. I'm not used to it. Now, my friend did go to the Bahamas, and he said taxi, was amongst like 5 of them, and they all split the cost. He was like, from downtown to Paradise Island, which is not even far. That's probably like, our island is really small, so your distances will not cost you over $100. There's no way possible. If it's costing you over $100 to get from the airport to downtown, do not give the taxi driver any money, because he literally, he's trying to steal. There's no way that your taxi is gonna cost you more than $100. It's probably not even gonna cost you more than, I wouldn't say more than $60, okay? Now, once you get to the downtown area, everything is by foot. If you get a little tired, if the sun is draining, you can get a taxi. However, once you get into the main Nassau, all your options are endless. Like, you can walk, you can get scooters. I don't know how much scooter rentals cost, but listen, you already have $281. Your travel and your accommodations are already taken care of. Now you can do whatever you want. You can even go island hopping. I'm not sure. You might have to stretch your budget a little bit more to do a little bit of island hopping, but those are just some of my trips and tips to utilize $1,000 in the Bahamas. Now, if you've found different ways, if you've traveled to the Bahamas already and you know you have found different ways, let me know. Comment down below, share with us, let us know. Thank you guys so much for watching. More videos to come. Comment, like, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Thanks so much.
Sing is long then, I really don't need it. I just want to join the